So even if a post doesn't do well, it doesn't blow up, and you're sitting here like, I tried so hard, I worked so hard on that post, like I learned this new thing and I tried it out on this post and it just didn't perform well. Every social media platform just might not be for you, but the true people will see the work you're putting in and they'll take notice of that. So don't think that it's for nothing, even if it gets low views. Oh my gosh, this is the last The Cozy Arcade weekly for the year. So this episode is going to be a little bit different than all my previous episodes because it's the last one, and I've been at this thing for about a year, like literally about a year. So I just kind of want to go over the things that I've learned doing this for a year. I mean, content creation, even being on YouTube, like this year flew by, and I feel like there's some things that I wish I would have known when I first started, and we're just going to kind of talk about it. Also, excuse this eyesore of a big box. It's a chair in there, and I need to unbox that pretty soon, so you'll see it eventually on my page, but it's just got to be there for now. It was like hurting my back just to get up these steps into this room, so it's going to stay just like that because I don't want to move it no more. But anyway, back to what I was saying. Also, if you're new here, hi, I'm Yans with Yans Cozy Arcade, and welcome to another episode of the Cozy Arcade Weekly, where we talk about gaming news, gaming events, and a little bit of tech. And if that's something that you're interested in, please consider subscribing. I would really, really appreciate it. But like I said, this is just gonna be more of a chill Cozy Arcade Weekly. No news, no events this time. We're just gonna end it on some things that I have learned in my year of joining the content creator world. So yeah, but starting in 2026 January, that first Sunday, we're gonna jump right back into gaming news, gaming events, and all of that stuff. So please consider subscribing if that is your jam. All right, so the first thing that I learned is whatever you do, you have to make sure you're able to do it long term. Whether it's the style of video that you're doing or how you're editing it or even joining groups and things like that, you gotta think ahead if this is something that you could do in the long run. Like if it's something that you're able to do, let's say for 2 years, 3 years, are you able to keep this up for 3 years? Even if it's like posting every single day, are you able to keep that up for 3 years straight? If it's joining groups, are you able to pour into that group for 3 years straight? That's just something I feel like you kind of have to think about. Yeah, of course, during the summer or like when you have time off, like you have all this energy and you're like, heck yeah, I can like post every single day. Matter of fact, I can post 3 times a day. It ain't nothing. It's easy. But then once life starts lifing, you realize like, ooh, whew, post is a lot. I don't know if I can do this every single day all the time. Or keeping up with groups is like, whew, I don't know if I can barely keep up with my own posts, let alone everybody else's. So you just gotta kind of think like, what can you do in the long run? I've seen a lot of people talk about even like editing. I actually saw a post on Threads where somebody was asking people who have made it, who have, you know, gained a bunch of followers, who are even getting paid for the content that they're creating, you know, what made them just abruptly stop? What made them stop creating, just completely disappear from the algorithm? And what was crazy was seeing all the responses. Most of them said that they were just so burnt out they could not do it anymore, and that chasing the algorithm was just exhausting, and that their mental health became affected. And what stuck out to me the most was that they said chasing the algorithm was exhausting. And I just kind of feel like a lot of people end up in the same loop where like there's something that they want to create, but then there's also the other thing over here that promotes growth, that gains followers, that people save, that people share, that people repost. And they're kind of stuck in between. Like if I post about the thing I actually want to post about, it's not going to get pushed out. It's not going to be seen. People aren't going to like it like that. But if I post about this like really basic trend, well, then people are going to see it. It's going to get shares. It's going to get followers, and I'm going to reach my goal. But then they just kind of end up in that loop of posting the same exact thing every single time, and I feel like eventually they just kind of lose themselves. You end up not even like becoming you anymore. You're just kind of like performing for the audience, and that's just not fun. It's not something you could do in the long run. And that's why I think it's super important to, whatever you're gonna do, whatever you're gonna create, not even if you're a creator, if you're the type of person that's like, listen, I just go to work, I play my games, I chill, you know, it's whatever. No matter what you're doing, you gotta be able to make sure you're still being true to yourself and you're still being you, and you're not performing for others. And the other thing, this might be taboo of me saying, but the other thing I was wondering is that I saw also a lot of people say that they hated editing or that they hate editing. And I'm just like, how you do that? How you hate editing, but you do something where it requires nothing but editing? I don't know. Does that make sense to me? I'm like, I don't know. It's like a photographer being like, I hate taking pictures. Interesting. But anyway, I say all of that to say, whatever you're doing, make sure you could do it long term. Whatever's easiest for you to accomplish, make sure you're doing something that stays true to you. I feel like it's okay to dabble. It's okay to like stick your toe into a trend. But if you're just doing it just for performance and it's not even you anymore, then I don't know. I just don't feel like it'll last long. And that's why you see a lot of people just get burnt out and they just quit and their mental health becomes affected, which is not good. But yeah, anyway, this one was one of the biggest things that I've had to learn. And it took me literally all the way up till like recently to figure it out. And it is that every social media platform just might not be for you. Now, some people are super blessed and they're able to post on all the platforms and blow up on all of them equally. They have cracked the code, they have figured it out, they have done something that made the algorithm happy and the algorithm is like blessing them tenfold. But for the rest of us, yeah, it's okay to just admit that all of the social media platforms don't fit your vibe. For example, TikTok is very fast-paced and very chaotic. Most of the time when you log on to TikTok, you see people like jumping in the camera, throwing stuff in the air, doing backflips, dancing, all of the stuff that's just complete chaos. The atmosphere is just a bunch of chaos. There's a bunch of stuff thrown everywhere. It's giving like a very like laid back vibe, very chill, very like you just jumped into a situation. So if you have like a very fast-paced kind of chaotic vibe, TikTok might be your thing. Whereas IG is all about aesthetics and community. IG is so great when it comes to building community and actually like investing in each other's lives and kind of growing together. It's a really great place to grow, but Instagram is definitely all for the aesthetics, like beautiful setups, beautiful homes, beautiful this, beautiful that, like a nice car. Like it's all about like just the looks of it all. Yeah, it's all about the aesthetics. It's all about how everything looks. So Instagram is more for that. And so essentially your style just might not work for all of them. Like if you are very heavy on aesthetics, like yes, you could still grow on TikTok. Obviously we see people with beautiful aesthetics on TikTok. It's better received on Instagram. Whereas like if you're like jumping in front of the camera and doing dances and stuff, you see that more when you open up TikTok. It's not really something that you see when you open up Instagram, at least not to me, the first thing I see. But yeah, you just might not be a fit for all of the social media platforms. And it's okay to just post and ghost sometimes. Like whatever you post on one, just post it on the other one, and don't put too much thought into it. Don't put too much of your heart into it, because, you know, if you see the numbers are low on one platform, but it's high on the other platform, you're thinking to yourself, like, I don't understand. It's literally the same post. I'm pretty sure the same people are on both. I don't understand why it's performing better here and not performing better over here. And it just might not be your thing. It just might not be a good fit. But I still think it's best to just continue posting on them, and you just never know what might happen. And if, you know, someone were to look you up, you want to see consistency across all the platforms. So just post it, even if you have to ghost it. The third thing is to support. Honestly, it's probably one of the most important things. I feel like when you have a group of people that are there to support you and have your back, it really helps you to grow. It helps you to continue. It helps you to just have that confidence and that encouragement. And so it's equally as important for you to support others as well, but do it genuinely. It's best if you do it genuinely for others, so you actually form that community and you form those connections. So when you're posting, actually watch their video all the way through and comment on something specific so that they know that you watched it all the way through. And with that being said, do it when you can. You might not comment on everybody's post or like everybody's post or share everybody's post all the time. Do it when you can, as long as it's genuine. Even if you wake up and you're like, listen, I'm just gonna, comment on 5 people's posts genuinely, and that's all I got time for today, I say just do that. Before you post, comment, or engage in other people's posts. And after you post, engage in other people's posts. Don't wear yourself out over this, but you still also want to actively be supporting other creators and supporting other people, so that it comes back to you. Whatever you put out always comes back. And I've said this before, but I really, really see it now. And it's that every single picture, every single reel, every single post is an example of something new that you have learned. So even if a post doesn't do well, it doesn't blow up and you're sitting here like, I tried so hard, I worked so hard on that post, like I learned this new thing and I tried it out on this post and it just didn't perform well. You still learn something new, and that thing that you learned, you'll apply it to another post later, and that post could possibly blow up, but you had to learn it back here first in order for you to apply it up here. So don't take any video or any picture, anything that you've created, and don't take it lightly and don't be like, oh, well, that was just a big waste. It wasn't a waste. It's all building blocks to build to something in the future. So you still needed that skill. You needed to learn that thing so that you can apply it over here for later, and it will be beneficial in the long run. I know it can be very discouraging to see low views, low numbers, low engagement, especially when you worked really, really hard on something and you're like, this was really, really good. Like, I don't understand. Like, I've seen other people post something similar, but like I really, really poured into this one and it's just not even doing anything. I'm here to tell you one thing. The posts that I make that actually perform well are like the posts I'll just slap together. And it's just crazy to me that like I could just pan over my desk setup, throw some words on there, and people will just engage the mess out of that post. But when I sit here and spend a lot of time working on something, it's like nothing. And it's just crazy to me, but at the end of the day, people are just like so moving so quick. They're not paying attention. And so they need something digestible really, really, really quickly so they can move on to the next thing. And so I say continue to do those really high quality videos, those great things that you do, but also kind of mix in some digestible content for people. And so it's really tough, but trust me, the right people will see high quality content and they will notice that it's high quality and they will reach out to you, because all these other people that are just doing simple stuff, crazy stuff, throwing stuff together, it's like, yes, it's really great for like getting followers or getting lots of engagement, lots of shares and whatnot. Those are still important. I still feel like you should do those every once in a while too. But the true people will see the work you're putting in and they'll take notice of that. So don't think that it's for nothing, even if it gets low views. Okay, so don't think it's for nothing. If you really tried, you really put your time and effort into it, the right people will see it. I've seen so many people get deals or get reached out to by like really big companies over a video that didn't get like a lot of views at all, and you're just like, huh, what? So don't take it for granted. Don't think, low of yourself just because the views are low. Continue to do the work, continue to put out high quality content, and like I said, mix it up with some like slap together stuff just to make the algorithm happy, because yeah, it is what it is. Also, I want to wish you guys a very Merry Christmas. Since the next time we'll talk will be after Christmas. And I just hope that you guys spend a lot of joyous time with your family. And if you are not spending Christmas with anybody and you are spending it alone, I highly suggest that you play Animal Crossing, because that is really great for this Christmas season, because you can hang out with your villagers and do all the little Christmassy things on there. It'll really lift your spirits. I also suggest Stardew Valley, because that one will really get your mind, wrapped up in gathering all the things you need to get, especially once you hit the winter season. At least it'll kind of be in the same vein. And I also suggest playing Cozy Grove, especially if you have lost someone during the Christmas season time. It's a really great game about, kind of helping bears that have passed figure out their life and move forward. So I think that's a really great game to kind of get your mind off of things and kind of feel like you're helping, you're doing something positive. So those are 3 simple games. You probably played them, heard of them, etc., etc. But I just feel like they're the best games for this Christmas season if you are spending it alone. Also, the next set of Stranger Things episodes drops on Christmas. So if you alone and got nothing to do, catch up on Stranger Things if you have not already, because I will definitely be watching it. So let me know if you are a Stranger Things fan as well, and we can talk about it in the comments. Also, there's the Steam winter sale. It actually started on the 18th, but it will go to January 5th. So definitely check that out. There's a lot of great sales going on that will also lift your spirits and give you something to do, especially since a lot of us are off. So check out those sales. I had posted about Toem and how that is like 80% off at $3.99, y'all. Craziness. I'm like, that is so low. I wish I would have bought it when it was $3.99, but I highly suggest Toem if you don't have that already and you haven't played it. Toem. But yeah, like I said, I wish you guys a very, very Merry Christmas, and I hope that you enjoy, and I will catch you guys when we start 2026. The Cozy Arcade Weeklies. I can't believe we have made it a year. I actually haven't been doing the Cozy Arcade Weekly that long, but we're gonna keep it going, okay? And then we'll celebrate when I've made a year worth of Cozy Arcade Weeklies. But like I said, please consider subscribing so you can join the Cozy Arcade family. Like this video if I have helped you in any kind of way, or if you could relate, and comment down below something that you've learned this year that will help others. I think they would also appreciate it. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.